You have a regular job, you get a W-2 at the end of the year, your employer takes out taxes, and everything seems handled. But then you started driving for DoorDash on the side. And now tax season just got a whole lot more complicated, and most people have no idea why until they owe way more than they expected. I'm Paulette Foster with PRF Tax Service, and I specialize in helping people with W-2 jobs who are also building income on the side. If that's you, this video is specifically for you. Let's get into it. Here is the first thing you need to understand. When you have a W-2 job, your employer withholds taxes from every paycheck. Social Security, Medicare, federal income tax, all of it gets taken out before you even see the money. You file your return in April and you either get a small refund or owe a little. Most people are used to that. But DoorDash withholds nothing, zero. That means every dollar DoorDash pays you lands in your bank account with no taxes taken out, and the IRS still expects their cut. So if you made $15,000 driving for DoorDash last year and you didn't set anything aside, you could be looking at a tax bill of $3,000 to $5,000 or more that you weren't expecting. That is the expensive mistake I want to help you avoid. Now, let's talk about what actually happens when you have both a W-2 and DoorDash income. Your W-2 income and your DoorDash income get combined when you file your taxes. That means your DoorDash earnings could push you into a higher tax bracket than your W-2 alone would have. Your employer withheld taxes based on just your salary, not your total combined income. So even if your W-2 withholding seemed fine, adding DoorDash income on top could mean you owe more at the end of the year. This surprises people every single year, and it doesn't have to. Here is what you need to do if you have a W-2 and you're driving for DoorDash. Number one, set aside 25 to 30% of every DoorDash payment for taxes, every single payment, before you spend it. Open a separate savings account just for this if you can. Every time DoorDash pays you, move 25 to 30% into that account immediately. When tax season comes, you will have the money ready and you will not be scrambling. Number two, consider adjusting your W-2 withholding. You can submit a new W-4 to your employer and ask them to withhold extra money from each paycheck to cover your DoorDash tax liability. This spreads the payment out over the year instead of hitting you all at once in April. Number three, track every DoorDash deduction. Because here's the good news. As a DoorDash driver, you have real business expenses that reduce your taxable income. And the more you track, the less you owe. Your biggest deduction is mileage. Every mile you drive for DoorDash is deductible at 67 cents per mile in 2024. If you drove 15,000 miles for DoorDash, that is $10,050 coming off your taxable income. That is real money. You can also deduct your phone bill, the business use percentage, your insulated bags and delivery equipment, parking fees and tolls on deliveries, health insurance premiums if you pay for your own coverage, a portion of your internet bill. Every legitimate deduction reduces your net DoorDash income, and less net income means less tax owed. Number four, pay quarterly estimated taxes. If you expect to owe more than $1,000 in taxes from your DoorDash income, the IRS wants you to pay in quarterly installments throughout the year, not just in April. The due dates are April, June, September, and January. Missing these payments can result in a penalty on top of what you already owe. Number five, get a checkup before December. This is the one most people skip, and it's the most valuable. Sitting down with a tax professional in the fall before the year ends gives you time to actually do something about your tax situation. You can adjust your withholding, make additional retirement contributions, or take other steps to reduce what you owe. Once January hits, it is too late for most of those moves. That is exactly why I created the Side Hustle Tax Checkup. It is a 45-minute session designed specifically for people like you, W-2 employees who are also building income on the side. We look at your withholding, your deductions, your quarterly taxes, and your organization system so you are never surprised at tax time again. It is $50 and it could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The link to book is in the description. And if you want to start right now, Grab my free tax savings checklist. It covers the most commonly missed deductions for side hustlers and gig workers. Also in the description, completely free. I'm Paulette Foster with PRF Tax Service, helping side hustlers keep more of their money and stop stressing about taxes. New videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.